Okay, so I have to start recording before I launch Pro Tools. I liked to have had Pro Tools at least loaded, but my mic won't record off my headset if I do it the other way around. So when you load Pro Tools up again for the first time, you'll either get this window or a blank screen, and you want to go File, New, or Control End for PC, or you just swap Control for Command for the shortcuts. Then you'll get this window here, which you'll probably get on startup, and so then you can give it a name, or you can open any track. I had to do this a couple of times because my mic wasn't recording for some. Anyway, so yeah, you can open any session that you already had, or go new, give it a name, change your sample rate if you want to. Pick your mix. And then you've got templates down here. You can go create from template. Um, and then you basically, just hit create. Now, if you do not see these windows, this is your edit window where your audio is going to be showing the WAV files. And on the right is your will be your mix window where you see the faders. So if I close those, just in case you don't see them, you go window and then edit, and that'll bring the audio track audio window up, and then window mix to get your faders up. Now I'll show you the most basic thing first to start off with, and then I'll show you what I like to do though. So if you can get used to using shortcuts, try to learn them because they will save you so much time and make it a lot easier. But for this, I'll just go track up the top, new, and it says the shortcut there. And then you want a mono audio track. Then go to where it says IO. So on the track here, where it's got IO, go click on that, and then select on interface, select your input that you need. Next, arm it by clicking the little red dot. Get it ready to roll here. So that one there arms whatever track you want to actually have a recording on, and that just gets it record ready up here, up next in where the controls are up the top here, to so you can just hit spacebar. And you can, testicles 1, 2, yeah, and then we've got our audio getting recorded there, and that's the basic deal there. And then you can bounce your mix there, or you can, export the whole session. Now, what I like to do, so when I've first opened up a track before I even start recording, I go create a new track. Instead of going up to the track, I just go Control Shift N or Command Shift N for you. Then I want a stereo auxiliary input. All right. Then create. Now what this is going to do is I want one more track, but I'll show you this first. So while there's only two windows here, two faders, before we get confused. For the input, I want to select bus. So not the output, I want the input as a bus 1 and 2, or whatever bus is available. If you've made multiple of these, which you should be doing, you make a bus input. So what that bus does, it means I can send audio from the audio track in sends. I go here, and then I select bus 1 and 2 that I'm using on the audio track. Okay, and this little fader. So what that means then is I want to put a reverb multi-channel plugin because it's a stereo track. Even though I don't have access to, oh wait, multi-channel plugin. There we go. Deverb stereo. You know, whatever reverb. Then basically what I want to do is on the audio track here where it says sends, click on that and you'll notice the fader is all the way down. This is different to over on the mix here. If you can see my mouse, where it says auxiliary, you can just leave that zeroed. So that means the reverb is yeah, at the normal volume, but the actual volume of the reverb that's for this track here is controlled from the bus fader, this one here. So then what happens is instead of putting a reverb on the actual audio track here, I'll slow down. So if I have the reverb on the actual recorded audio track, it it doesn't mix very well, and you might already know all this. So yeah, it doesn't mix very well, and you end up with less oomph in your recording. So now you get the actual full recording. What do you want, Nugget? So now you get the full oomph of the recording, and the reverb comes from the actual audio getting sent to that track. So if I push play now, you'll see this bus audio is receiving the reverb will be, which you won't hear because I have to record my mic, so off my headset I can't do. Yeah, the video won't record the desktop as well as the microphone I'm using for here. So then what you want to do next, once you've understood that, you go create another track, go stereo, and then go down to master fader, create, and then that's where you want to do all your mastering. So you might want to, do an EQ on there, and some compressor of some sort. If you and to do your final EQing and mix of all the tracks once you've done all your levels for your different audio tracks. If you want to record MIDI, create another track, stereo. You can use an instrument track. I haven't had a lot of experience with MIDI in all honesty because I just never used it. I did learn it in college, but I just not something I've got a lot of experience in. But yeah, instrument track. Um, so then you've got access to all the MIDI notes to move them around here. Once again, arm it, get it record ready there. Then you should be able to get your MIDI input to start moving, getting your notes, and then move them around to edit whatever you've recorded there. And yeah, that should be enough to really get you ready for anything. Anything with recording. So I can do some info on other things, but that really should help. Anyway, so yeah, hope this helps, and let me know if you have any questions about that or if it helped. Cheers.